मान ले कहना हो दीवाने, सबको छोड़ के प्रभु नाम जपना, प्रभु नाम जपना। अंत समय पछताएगा जब निकलेंगे रे प्राण, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, किस पर करे गुमान। तू है 2 दिन का मेहमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, किस पर करे गुमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान। मैया मोरी हो मैं नहीं माखन खायो, मैया मोरी हो मैं नहीं माखन खायो। कहत सुनत में आकर काहे, झूठा दोष लगायो री मैया मोरी, मैं नहीं माखन खायो। मैया मोरी हो मैं नहीं माखन खायो। यमुना के तट पर बाल बाल संग, 4 पहर में छोरा हो गैया चरावत, बंसी बजावत, भाई सांझ की देरा। भूख लगी तो दौड़त दौड़त सीधा मैं घर आयो री मैया मोरी, मैं नहीं माखन खायो। मैया मोरी हो मैं नहीं माखन खायो। कोई मैंने मत की भोरी, ना कीनी कोई चोरी हो, जान लिया क्यों मुझको झूठा तूने मैया मोरी। अपने कैसे समझा तूने आज परायो री मैया मोरी, मैं नहीं माखन खायो। ओ मैया मोरी हो मैं नहीं माखन खायो। बाबा नंद कलाला काहे शोर कहाओ हो अपने घर में कौन कमी जो बाहर माखन खाओ। बात सुनी तो मात यशोदा हंस कर कंत लगायो फिर बोली तू नहीं माखन खायो। गोविंदा मोरे तू नहीं माखन खायो रे कृष्णा मोरे तू नहीं माखन खायो।
Sitaram, my dear devotees, and a beautiful morning to all of you, and welcome this morning, this beautiful Monday morning, and welcome to all of you this morning, as you have so joined me this morning for this morning's edition of Krishnam. And it is my pleasure and it is my honor to welcome all of you this morning. My dear devotees, my dear viewers, my dear listeners, to begin this morning, I want to share with you all these very, very selected words of mine. These very selected words that I wish to share with you this morning. And I want you to think about these words very carefully. Firstly, let me say to all of you, good things come to those who wait. Isn't it? We are all so well aware of this. Good things come to those who wait. Isn't it? Good things come to those who wait. But better things come to those who don't give up. Better things come to those who don't give up. And that is what is even more important. Better things come to those who don't give up. And the best thing in life, come to those who always believe. The best thing come to those who always believe. So let me go over this with you once more. Sitaram to all of you. Sitaram to all of you, and welcome. As I share these words with you this morning, good things come to those who wait. Better things come to those who don't give up. And the best thing come to those who always believe. Who always believe. Your life, your every moment of life. To me, our life and every moment of our life is like this. The fragrance of flowers spread only in the direction of the wind. This is the beauty of life. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind. But the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. Isn't it? Ponder carefully Ponder carefully. Ponder carefully. The fragrance of a flower spreads only in the direction of the wind. But the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. Spreads in all directions. Good morning and Sitaram to all of you. Welcome to this morning's edition of Krishna.
सदा सुख की हरियाली हो, नहीं चाहिए रंग महल ना धन दौलत की शान। हम तो मांगे तुझसे मालिक एक संतोष का दान। जय संतोषी माँ, जय संतोषी माँ। यहाँ वहाँ जहाँ तहाँ मत पूछो कहाँ कहाँ है संतोषी माँ।
अपनी संतोषी माँ, अपनी संतोषी माँ।
बड़ी मन भावन निर्मल पावन प्रेम की ये प्रतिमा।
अपनी संतोषी माँ, अपनी संतोषी माँ।
इस देवी की दया का हमने अद्भुत फल देखा। ओ अद्भुत फल देखा। ओ पल में पलक दे ये भक्तों की बिगड़ी भाग्य रेखा।
बिगड़ी भाग्य रेखा।
बड़ी बलशाली ममता वाली, बड़ी बलशाली ममता वाली ज्योति पुंज ये माँ।
अपनी संतोषी माँ, अपनी संतोषी माँ।
ये मैया तो भाव की भूखी भक्ति से भावे।
भक्ति से भावे।
ओ प्रेम पूर्वक जो कोई पूजे मन वांछित पावे।
मन वांछित पावे।
मंगल करनी चिंता हरनी, मंगल करनी चिंता हरनी दुख भंजन ये माँ।
अपनी संतोषी माँ, अपनी संतोषी माँ।
यहाँ वहाँ जहाँ तहाँ मत पूछो कहाँ कहाँ है संतोषी माँ।
अपनी संतोषी माँ, अपनी संतोषी माँ।
बोली श्री महादेवी संतोषी माता की जय। बोलिए श्री महादेवी माता की जय। बोलिए श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। बोलिए श्री सत्य सनातन विश्व धर्मा शांति की Jai. Blessed devotees, Sitaram to all of you. And beautiful greetings this morning to Melissa Mary Basdev. How are you this morning, Mary? Sitaram to you. May the darshan of Santoshi Mataji be with you. To Melissa Jogi, good morning to you, child. How are you this morning? I do hope you're feeling much better and all is well with you. Radhika Rampasad and Sita Maharaj, good morning to you, child. Sitaram to you. From Florida this morning, Auntie Sushala and Uncle Basdev, good morning to you both. How are you this morning? How was your weekend? I do hope all is well. Chan Birbal, beautiful morning to you, darling. Sitaram to you, Sitaram to you. And Vindi Maharaj, Sitaram to you. Pamo Mahabir, good morning, and Sitaram Pamo. And from London, Day Karis this morning, Sitaram darling, how are you? I do hope that you did enjoy the bhajan. And from Durban in South Africa this morning, Mama Ji, how are you? Good morning to you, Mama. Good morning to you, a beautiful morning to you. To my friend in South Trinidad, Mr. Bobby Ramrup, God blessings be with you. God blessings be with you and blessings to the family. And belated birthday greetings to Mrs. Ramrup. Belated birthday greetings to her. All happiness to her. Please tell her I send my greetings and blessings to her. And to you and the family, Bobby. To my dear friend and my brother in New York City, Mr. Dave Namdev, Mr. Kribo, on your way to work, at work already, my friend? Good morning to you, Kribo. How is the Dulahin and the children? I do hope you all are well. And what's the weather doing with you? Malti Ramlochan and Raman, Freeport Mission Road, Sitaram to you this morning. And I received a message from Nisha this morning, Malti, saying to me that today is 21 years that I did her Guru Mukh Puja. Blessings to you, Nisha. Blessings to you and Nari. Sitaram to you. Sitaram to you. Devki Baburam in South Trinidad. Sitaram to you, darling. Blessed day to you also. And Mr. Cristiano David Daniel. Good morning to you, Cristiano. Sitaram. Abraham Al-Suram. Sitaram to you. Sitaram to you there in New York. Lily Siudas, Jen Ramlal in Faizabad. How are you, Jen? Sitaram to you. Sitaram to you. How are you? How are you? How are you? Shanti Danpat, Sitaram to you also. To Sheila Pargas, Mama, and Auntie Shumin, and all of you. In Don Miguel Road, Sitaram to you. Blessed morning, Mama, if you're listening, Sitaram to you. All happiness to you. All blessings to you, Mama. And to Natasha Ali, good morning to you. Mr. Dave Maharaj, Sitaram Natasha, and Mr. Dave Maharaj in Kunupia, Sitaram to you. My dear friend, Mr. Bhajan Sirju, good morning to you, and how are you this morning? This morning, Bhajan. How was the weekend? Ria Ramdas, Sitaram to you, Sitaram to you. To my dear Anne-Marie Pereira, good morning to you, Anne-Marie. Sitaram, how is the family? How is the children? How is everyone doing? I hope all is well with you, child. Have a lovely week ahead. Blessings of Santoshi Mata be with you. Mr. L.P. Ganesh and family. In Kunupia, Sitaram to you, Sitaram to you. Lali and Paro. Paro, how are you this morning, girl? I hope all is well with you. Sabita Haricharan and Mama Ji in Durban once more. Good morning to you. Sabita, how are you this morning, child? Eva Helen, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Sitaram, child. Good morning and Sitaram to you and blessings to you and your children. Kalauti Hussein, Sitaram to you and the family. And Radhika Rampasad and Kausil Mahabir. Nisha Kanhai, good morning to you. Lishtra Singh, beautiful morning to you, darling. Beautiful morning to you. And Sitaram, Nisha Siraj, Sitaram to all of you. And welcome this morning. Nisha Ramuti Namdev, Sitaram, the wife of Mr. Kribo. Mr. Dave Namdev, Sitaram to you, Sitaram to you. And welcome, welcome and blessings to all of you. Beautiful people this morning. Beautiful people this morning. May the Bhagwan's darshan be with you all as you join me this morning in this beautiful morning of prayer and worship. Sitaram to all of you and welcome.
किस पर करे गुमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, किस पर करे गुमान, तू है 2 दिन का मेहमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, किस पर करे गुमान, तू है 2 दिन का मेहमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान। किस काम के ये तेरे महल अधारी, किस काम की जो निकले झूम से सवारी, किस काम के ये तेरे महल अधारी, किस काम की जो निकले झूम से सवारी, सोना भी पहले चांदी भी पहले, सोना भी पहले चांदी भी पहले, पहले हीरे मोती, पर ये न समझा बंदे इसमें धरा क्या, जो कुछ भी है वो उसकी नूरानी ज्योति, नूरानी ज्योति। धन दौलत के चक्कर में तू भूला रे भगवान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, किस पर करे गुमान, तू है 2 दिन का मेहमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान। ये दुनिया है छल का सपना, सभी है पराए एक प्रभु नाम अपना। ये दुनिया है छल का सपना, सभी है पराए एक प्रभु नाम अपना। धन है माटी तन है माटी, धन है माटी तन है माटी, इस पर क्या इतराना, मान ले कहना हो दीवाने, सबको छोड़ के प्रभु नाम जपना, प्रभु नाम जपना। अंत समय पछताएगा जब निकलेंगे रे प्राण, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, किस पर करे गुमान, तू है 2 दिन का मेहमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, किस पर करे गुमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान।
Did you enjoy that? I certainly did. I certainly did enjoy that beautiful bhajan. Beautiful bhajan. Enjoying Bimla Maharaj. She says she's enjoying it. Tara Sant, good morning to you. Sitaram, Mr. Raymond Ramnarayan, good morning to you. Raymond, how are you this morning? And to 2 beautiful daughters of mine, Dimper Govardhan in beautiful Malik, the Dover's Queen in Malik. Sitaram to you, Dimper. And to Chameli Ramkisun, how are you, child? It's so lovely seeing and hearing from you this morning. Guru Ma and I, we send our blessings to you and the family. Sharmila Rupnarayan and Lalita Basdev, good morning to you both. Sitaram to you. Melani Himraj, Sitaram to you, Melanie, Sitaram to you. Mary Basdev, you love the bhajan. Nisha Siraj and all of you, beautiful people. Welcome this morning to this morning's edition of Krishnam. May the blessings of the beautiful, beautiful Lord and the beautiful mother be with you. So, my dear friends, with the time now approximately 5 a.m. in Trinidad and Tobago, you're tuned in to Krishnam live from the studios of my home. And welcome to all of you this morning. And so as we begin this morning, let me share with you a bit of this bhajan. Since you all seem to be enjoying these bhajans this morning, let me share this with you. It's a bhajan I haven't heard in a long while. In a long while. And Kamlauti, watching from Guyana, welcome to you, Mr. Devsaran Munisar, Sitaram, Beverly Polaya Mohammed, Nadira Bisun, and Rishma Metiram, Parvati Roti Shop, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Natalie Mahabir, Sitaram to you, and blessings to your two sons this morning as they are offering their pujans. Good morning to you, both Shay and his brother Naveen. Good morning to you all. Blessings to your father, Steve, wherever he may be in this continued journey. Sitaram.
अपनों से मुख मोड़ के मथुरा चले रे सुना सुना लागे बिरज का धाम, गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम। सुना सुना लागे बिरज का धाम, गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम। जमुना रोए मधुबन रोए, रोए कदम की छैया हो, रोए कदम की छैया। भर भर नैना रोए रे गवाले, भर भर नैना रोए रे गवाले, रोए बिरज की गैया। राह रोक कर रोए मन सुखा हो, राह रोक कर रोए मन सुखा। बिछड़ रहे मोरे श्याम रे, सुना सुना लागे बिरज का धाम, गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम। बोल सके ना घर के पंछी, असुवन से भरे नैना, असुवन से भरे नैना। आजा कान्हा ना जा कान्हा, ना जा कान्हा, ना जा कान्हा। आजा कान्हा ना जा कान्हा, कूके ने पिंजरे की मैना। नदिया रोए गिरवर रोए, ले कान्हा का नाम रे। सुना सुना लागे बिरज का धाम, गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम। प्रेम दीवानी राधा रानी भर नैनन में पानी हो प्रेम दीवानी राधा रानी भर नैनन में पानी सुबक सुबक कहे हाय रे कान्हा हाय रे कान्हा हाय रे कान्हा सुबक सुबक कहे हाय रे कान्हा तूने बिरहा की पीर न जानी कैसे कटेगी तुम बिन साथी जीवन की अब शाम रे सुना सुना लागे बिरज का धाम गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम सुना सुना लागे बिरज का धाम गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम.
Well, my dear devotees, I am so happy to know that you all truly, truly enjoy this bhajan. I am so happy to know that. Leela Ramrup ji, listening from Toronto, Canada this morning. Sitaram to you, Leela, and welcome to Krishnam from Toronto. Chameli Ramkisoon, she just messaged me to say, beautiful song, beautiful bhajan, Guruji. Used to hear this at my parents' home. Has a lot of meaning though. My dad used to play it on his mic for the neighbors to hear. Yes, and yesterday, child, I passed through Rio Claro, and Mickey and we spoke about you when we passed by your uncle's business establishment. Yes. So, to Pamela Arslan, way off there in London, good morning to you this morning, Pamela. Sitaram to you, Sitaram to you. Melissa Jogi, she says, memory is all I have from my grandpa. He used to sing this bhajan. Day Karees, she says, bring back lovely memories for her. I'm so happy to know that day. Mala Brijmohan Baldat and Mary Basdev and Chandra Ramhit and all of you beautiful people this morning who enjoy these beautiful bhajan. Bobby, Natalie Mahabir and all of you doing all your prayers this morning and listening to these beautiful bhajan. So lovely to know that you all are enjoying this morning's programming. And so, if you recall, I began this morning by saying to all of you, a sweet morning to all of you, a beautiful morning to all of you. And I said, the fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind. Remember, I said this to you this morning as I began. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind. But the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. The goodness of a person spreads in all directions. And it's very important, that you understand this. The goodness of a person spreads in all directions. What about you? What about your life? What about how you live your life? To my dear sister Shakuntala Harilal Ji Maharaj and her sister Radhika Maharaj, Sitaram to you both, and today is Radhika's birthday. Happy birthday to your sister Shaks. Happy birthday to your sister. And I also said to all of you this morning, good things comes to those who wait. Good things comes to those who wait. Better things come to those who don't give up. And the best thing comes to those who always believe. The better thing comes to those who always believe. My dear friends, my dear devotees, this morning I ask the Lord to bless all of you, and I pray for you today. I pray that the Lord will guide you and protect you, and as you go along your way, His love will always be with you, and His promises to you are true. We must understand that when we give Him all our cares, we know He will see us through every aspect of life. He will see us through every aspect of life. My dear devotees, my dear brothers and sisters, join me in these few words of prayer. Join me in these few words of devotion. With your hands clasped, let us, each and every one of us, let us this moment give thanks and receive His blessings. Let us give thanks and receive His guidance. Let us give thanks and receive the joy of His presence in our hearts. Let us offer prayer. Hari Om Sri Ganesh Bhagavan Bhyo Namo Namah Sri Saraswati Devi Mata Bhyo Namo Namah Sri Guru Charana Kamalye Bhyo Namo Namah Sri Radha Rani Devi Mata Bhyo Namo Namah Namo Namah Yam Brahma Viranta Vidu Varanti Param Pradhanam Purushantatani Vishwagate Karamahishwaramba Tashmai Vakaraya Hari Om Namah Shivaya Tasmai Vakaraya Hari Om Namah Shivaya Karpura Gauram Karunavataram Sansara Saram Bhujagendaharam Sada Vasantam Hiraye Ravinde Bhavam Bhavami Sahitam Namami Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahi Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudraye Prachodayat Tanno Rudraye Prachodayat Sri Shankar Bhagwan Maharaj Ki Jai. May the blessings and the peace and the bliss that you share with me this morning, may it be with you now and at all times. Surde Rampasad, Sitaram to you and good morning. Doi Manu, beautiful morning to you. And Vitra Pargas Stefan, Sitaram to you in Saudi Arabia. Good morning to you. Melissa Jogi and every single one of you, I bring the blessings of the Lord. Uttra Rani Maharaj and Maharani in Toronto and Uncle in Toronto, Sitaram to you both. And good morning to all of you. Sitaram to all of you. Beautiful day, beautiful morning, and blessings. Cindy, Sitaram to you, darling. Sitaram to you and Ravi this morning, and Xavier, Sitaram to you both. My dear devotees, my dear beautiful children, Sitaram. This morning, let me share these words with you. Let me share these thoughts with you this morning. And I do hope that you all will give due thought and consideration to what I'm about to say to you this morning. In this life that you and we have, let me first sing this verse of Ramayana with you. And I urge you to chant the Ramayana together with me this morning and to give thanks with me in this beautiful verse of the Ramcharitmanas. Hari Om Sri Ram Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Jai Ram Sita Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Raghupati Raghav Raja Rama Patita Pavan Sita Rama Nirmal Man Jan So Mohi Pava Mohi Kapat Chal Chidra Nabhava Jai Ram Sita Rama Jai Jai Rama Sri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Sri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Syavar Ramachandra ki Jai Umapati Mahadev ki Jai Pavan Putra Hanuman ki Jai Uraisa Jagannath ki Jai 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 Govinda Radhe Shyam. Devotees, Taitrani, Dipnarayan and Dipik Rutan in South Africa, Durban, Sitaram to you also this morning, Dipik, and welcome to all of you people. Welcome.
तेरी जुदाई मुझसे सही न जाई आजा तेरी जुदाई मुझसे सही न जाई जो दिल पे बीतते हैं मुख से कहीं न जाई तन प्राण छोड़ देंगे तन प्राण छोड़ देंगे जो तुम न आए कहाँ जो तुम न आए कहाँ मुखड़ा जरा दिखाना ओ श्याम प्राण प्यारे मुखड़ा जरा दिखाना मुखड़ा जरा दिखाना मुखड़ा जरा दिखाना ओ श्याम प्राण प्यारे चरणन की दासिया सब
My dear devotees, my dear devotees, this morning I wish to say to all of you, in a country, in a world where life is becoming so frustrating and difficult, we must do everything possible to make others be at peace with themselves. And one of the things this morning I want to share with you is a very, very simple principle of life. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Treat others the way you wish to be treated. When you live by this moral principle, and this is something that we need to live by. When you live by this moral principle, you take the time to empathize with others and try to see things through their eyes. Remember, treat others the way you want to be treated. When you live by this moral principle, you take the time to empathize with others and try to see things through their eyes. You think about the situations they are in instead of just your own, and consider what you would want someone to do for you if you were in that situation. Think of my words carefully. Sumati Rambharus, Zina Ramdan, she says, well said, Baba. Dipik Rutan in South Africa, he says, in Durban, he says, absolutely. So this morning, to give meaning to your life and to give more status to your life, this morning I urge all of you, treat others the way you want to be treated. When you live by this moral principle, you take the time to empathize with others and try to see things through their eyes. You think about the situations they are in instead of just your own, and consider what you would want someone to do for you if you were in that situation. If everyone lived by this rule, it's possible that crime and bullying would be greatly diminished. When you treat other people well, you are more likely to be treated well in return. Change the world. Change the things around you. Change the people around you. Allow them to learn from you how to relate to each other's state of existence. Teach people how to know one another. Teach people how to help one another. But teach people how to love one another. Teach people how to love one another. That is what is important to me. Teach people how to love one another. Let those words, Asha Maiku and Uttarani, let those words give you enough to think about.
मोहन तुम्हारी सूरत हमको सता रही है, हमको सता रही है।
मोहन तुम्हारी सूरत हमको सता रही है, हमको सता रही है।
ऐसी अड़ी है दिल में, भूली न जा रही है, भूली न जा रही है।
मोहन तुम्हारी सूरत
My dear devotees, my dear beautiful children, Sunil and Tara Nero in Lexington in North Carolina, Sitaram to you. My dear friends, Leela Durga, Sitaram to you. And so this morning, let me emphasize this to all of you. Speak the truth. Do not lie. Speak the truth. Do not lie. We all want people to be honest with us, don't we? Mary Basdev, enjoying the bhajans. We all want people to be honest with us. We want to know that we are not being lied to and that we can trust others. In some cases, however, people may justify not being honest by providing reasons that sound good at the moment but violate their own morals. They may use phrases like white lie or doing it for their own good to support their decision. When you're honest with other people, it builds trust. When you're honest with other people, it builds trust, which helps establish closer, healthier relationships. Speak the truth. Do not lie. Be honest with yourself and be honest with others. The beautiful scriptures so says.
मोहन तुम्हारी सूरत
मोहन तुम्हारी सूरत हमको सता रही है हमको सता रही है
ऐसी अड़ी है दिल में भूली न जा रही है भूली न जा रही है
मोहन तुम्हारी सूरत
भूली न जा रही है
भूली न जा रही है
मोहन तुम्हारी सूरत
मोहन तुम्हारी सूरत मोहन
तुम्हारी सूरत
Mohan Tumhari Surat. Devotees, this morning I have shared these words with you. Phoenix Jazi, Sitaram to you, child. And I want to even share something further with you. And that is, if you are not living in accord with the moral principles you believe in, you may consider taking steps to correct this. You may consider taking steps to correct this. Violating your own morals can cause you to feel bad about yourself. Yes, violating your own morals can cause you to feel bad about yourself and lead to harmful emotions such as shame. It is very important. It is very important. Meena Sao in London, good morning to you this morning, darling. Sitaram to you, Meena. Violating your own morals can cause you to feel bad about yourself and lead to harmful emotions such as shame. Therefore, it is important to align your actions and words with your moral principles in an attempt to stay true to yourself. This is what is more important. To align your actions and words with your moral principles in an attempt to stay true to yourself. Devotees, this morning I say to you, If you're not sure what it looks like to stay true to yourself, then you have to begin by identifying the values that matter to you, by identifying the values that matters to you. How can I live more morally? You may ask yourself. Rocky Ramdas and Chris Ramrup, Sitaram to you both this morning. How can I live more morally? Think about that for a moment. How can I live more morally? Think about that.
तेरे नाग की माला बांधे ऊपर तिलक चंद्रमा तेरे नाग की माला
दमरू इधर तन पे न थे सृष्टि का रखवाला दमरू इधर तन पे न थे सृष्टि का रखवाला निज भक्तन की कष्ट मिटाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति युग युग सोया दी जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय
जटा छूटती झरती गंगा भव की ताप मिटाती जटा छूटती झरती गंगा भव की ताप मिटाती
धरती और प्यासे भी वो ही मैया प्यास बुझाती धरती और प्यासे थी वो ही मैया प्यास बुझाती निज कृपा जग से बरसाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति युग युग सोया दी जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय
Well, my dear friends, my dear sister Vashti Boucher, Sitaram to you. Sitaram to you this morning. My dear devotees, so this raises a very important question that I want to propose to all of you this morning. How can I live more morally correct life? How can I live a more morally correct life? How can I?
नाम है उनका वो है शक्ति दाता
भवसागर से करता ये वो जो शिव नाम है दाता भवसागर से करता ये वो जो शिव नाम है दाता मोह माया से मन को चुराए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति युग युग सोया दी जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय दम 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 डमरू बजाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति युग युग सोया जी जगाए शिव शंकर कैलाशपति ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय
किस पर करे गुमान, बंदे किस पर करे गुमान, किस पर करे गुमान, तू है 2 दिन का मेहमान बंदे।
So, my dear devotees, with that bhajan in the background, the question is this morning, Shiva Maharaj, Sitaram to you, and girls in Sukhdev, Sitaram to you. And to all of you, Hardeya Jaikaran, to all of you who are enjoying these bhajans, thank you all for enjoying the new song of Krishna. Thank you all for enjoying the new song of Krishna. My dear friends, so in view of what I've said to all of you, I say to you, how can I live more morally? How can I have such a life? My sister Vashti, she says, there is a knowing in all of us of what is right. Act in accordance with that knowing. Zina Ramdan, she says, treat others the way you wish to be treated. It can be hard to realign yourself when you let your moral principles slip. It can be hard, you know. If you take the example of Ravan in the Ramayana and the beseeching of his brother repeatedly to him to give up his way of life. When you look at Hanuman and how Hanuman approached Ravan with a lengthy discussion and ended by saying, come with me, give up this way of life, let us return Sita and come with me and let us both worship Ramchandra together. Because I want you to know of him whom I speak, I am his servant. But Ravan refused. Ravan refused. And this is why I say to you, it can be hard to realign yourself when you let your moral principles slip. However, this doesn't have to be a permanent condition, as you can always alter your behavior. You can always alter your behavior. And one way to change your behavior is to set goals. Very simple, you know. One way to change your behaviors is to set goals. Consider this. Consider writing down how you want to live your life. Consider writing this down in a journal, or in a book, or taking notes of it. And including goals towards achieving this life. Including goals towards achieving this life. This is what you have to do. You have to begin to do this. This can help you hold yourself accountable for your own sets of standards. When you don't live up to your standards, recognize that everyone makes mistakes and try to use it as a learning opportunity. Learn from every mistake that you make and learn from everything that you do. My dear devotees, if you are waiting to live morally, it's also important to trust your instinct or what you feel deep down is right. What you feel deep down is right. You can't always explain what causes you to feel a certain way. You can't always do this. You can't always explain what causes you to feel a certain way. But in many cases, you can tell if something feels wrong. You can tell if something feels wrong in many cases. Avoid taking actions that make you feel uneasy. Avoid taking actions that makes you feel uneasy. Can also help you live in a way that honors your values. That honors your values. My dear friends, my dear devotees, set your morals and set your goals. Because in a declining world and in a declining society and a declining community and in declining social behaviors even in our homes, we are becoming devastated by improper codes of conduct and immorality. This is why this morning I have taken the time to impress upon the mind of all of us how morals impact your lives, how moral principles can impact your lives. And I have given you two simple examples, two very, very simple examples. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And speak the truth. Do not lie. This morning, on behalf of Guru Ma and I thank you all for joining us for this morning's edition of Krishnam. It's been a beautiful morning. From 4:30 a.m. this morning, sharing this morning's program with you. I invite all of you to join your Guru Ma this evening at approximately 6:30 p.m. this evening on Classic Radio for her presentation, Sandhya. Please take the time to listen to Guru Ma and to share with her thoughts. They're very important and they build personality and build character as she addresses many of the social issues in life and in your life. My dear friends, I'm your host Satyacharya, Pandit Dr. Bramanand Rambachan of the El Socorro Hindu Temple in El Socorro, the Krishnam Pawan Putra Vidyalaya Ashram. And this Krishnam is the production of the Pawan Putra Vidyalaya Ashram, El Socorro Mandir. Have a beautiful morning. Thank you all for joining me this morning. God bless all of you.
मैं नहीं माखन खायो बाबा नंद कलाला काहे छोर कहाओ हो अपने घर में कौन कमी जो बाहर माखन खाओ बात सुनी तो मात यशोदा